Good morning, everyone. Today I'm here to present you about my full stack web development internship project. It is a MERN Stack project, and I am Tharachand Chowdary from Sastra University. It is dated on February 5th, 2026. The technologies I used here are MERN Stack, MongoDB, ExpressJS, React.js, Node.js. Uh, the internship duration was around 2 months, from 2nd December 2025 to 9th February 2026. This was a solo project where I handled everything from front-end, back-end, authentication, everything. And now today I'll be presenting you the agenda, what I'll tell the details of my project. Firstly, I'll cover the internship overview and the goals of the internship. Then I'll cover project overview and requirements, main stack overview as well. Then I'll tell you about the what are the tools, how my system architecture I used, backend implementation, database design, how all those are interconnected, authentication, and at last I'll show a demo of my project also. And I'll share my challenges, learnings from here, and I'll conclude it. Now, internship overview. Internship focused on full stack web development. See, it is a 2 month full stack course. It is like a course and internship which we have covered from scratch to a real world problem, real world project. We have had a hands-on learning experience using MERN Stack technologies. We have a daily class, so we used to work daily for around 2 months. This led us to exposure to real world application development, emphasis on industry level coding standards. The main goal of internship is to understand the end-to-end application development. In this internship, we have learned the front-end and back-end integration. I have been able to do front-end work long ago, but I don't know how to integrate back-end. So I learned it here. I have gained practical experience with APIs. These are all the goals of internship, which I have gained now. This is my final presentation video, so I am telling you what I have learned from this internship as well. Finally, I have faced a lot of challenges for like there will be many errors, so debugging and problem solving skills have been improved. Uh, Starting from the beginning, I have learned from MERN Stack fundamentals and architectures. Component-based UI development using React, API development with Express and Node.js, MongoDB schema design, and data handling. All these will have mainly authentication. There should be some authentication, right? So everything will be authenticated, authorized, and errors will be handled. So what is my project? My project is a full stack music player app. So I have named it as Rhythm Pata. You can see it here. The main purpose of the project is to make full stack web development using MERN Stack. It will have, let me show you. It will be like this. We'll log in here. Uh, we can use search bar, favorites, everything. First, it is asking for. Okay, I'll show a demo at last. Uh, uh, Target users. Anybody can use. As of now, it is only local hosted. In future, we'll upload it on the web so that everybody can use. I'll tell you all about, share about the key features and functionalities of my project. What are the main objectives of the project? We provide a user-friendly interface, UI interface, ensure a secure user authentication, enable seamless front-end and back-end communication. It's like a full app. It works on locally as of now, but we'll deploy it in future in as fast as possible. We'll use MongoDB for data storage, database as a database, and for queries. Functional requirements. The functional requirements are first we'll have a user registration and login, as I have showed you there. Access to application features like we'll get API from Jamendo API and we'll play songs. We can listen to the songs update. We can add favorites, etc. We can use all those things. These are the non-functional requirements. What are performance efficiency, application security will be there. You create a password and authentication will be provided. Scalability will improve. It is a front-end design will be very attractive, and we will maintain all those things. The key technologies we used here. Front-end we use for React.js, Redux, and CSS, HTML, JavaScript, all those things. For backend we use Node.js and ExpressJS. For database we used MongoDB. It is no SQL. MongoDB for authentication, JSO and web tokens, JWT. Yeah, you all know about it. Tools: VS Code, Git, Postman. Let me show you my tools. These are the tools: MERN Stack, Postman, Mailgraph, Jamendo API, VS Code, MongoDB. All these are tools. As I said, for front end, I used React.js, Redux, and CSS. For backend, I used Node.js, ExpressJS. For database, I used MongoDB. MongoDB is used for database storage. Authentication is handled using JWT token. See here, it is here. For development and testing, I all coded in VS Code. I used Postman for API testing. Postman is a widely used comprehensive API testing and development platform that allows developers to design, debug, and test APIs in a single interface. It simplifies actually. It simplifies the entire API lifecycle and it improves efficiency. Um, Coming to MongoDB, it is a NoSQL documented oriented database. Uh, it is a NoSQL database product. MongoDB is, like I said, JSON like documents with optional schemas. MongoDB it is a very popular open source document database. It stores data. I'll show you. It stores data, JSON like documents. Um, Rather than you all know about SQL, how it tables and rows, but it does not use rows and tables. It JSON. Wait, let me show you here. So like this. it shows like this. Instead of rows and columns, in traditionally it stores data. Mail wrap for email testing. Let me show you mail wrap. Where is here? Mail wrap. Yeah, here. See here. These are my. I tested all these things. We get mail here. Mail wrap is an email platform. It is for developers and who are it they can use. Here we'll have sandboxes. Like I said, I'm in sandbox authentication. It is a safe for email delivery service. It will for a relogin. If you forgot password, we will send some emails, right? We'll use all those things. Uh, uh, Let me briefly explain how MERN Stack works in my project. React handles the UI and user interactions. Express and Node handle business logic and API. MongoDB stores users, playlists, and related data. As I said, it will store in a traditional format. Everything communicates to the APIs. You all are thinking about what is React.js. React.js is also an open source JavaScript library used for building user interface. It is like front end, particularly for single page applications. It is maintained by Meta. This is all its history. It is popular due to its performance, reusability, strong community, versatility, including the ability to build mobile apps with React Native. It can also be integrated with backend technologies. So that's why we are using. Um, you may ask, is Node.js a framework or language? It is not a framework. Instead, Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment. You can think of it like a place where you can run JavaScript without inserting code into HTML. Uh, Express.js is a backend web framework. It runs on Node.js. All this Node Express, it is a runtime environment. Express is web framework. It runs on the Node.js. It is used for server-side development, etc. Uh, Now you may ask why MERN Stack? You all know MERN Stack will have MongoDB, Express, JS, React, Node.js. It is popular because it's a single language, as I mentioned here, single programming language across Stack. We use JavaScript here. Highly scalable and flexible architecture. We can do things fastly and efficiently. Many people use this MERN Stack. So we'll have strong community and ecosystem support also. If we get error, we can find, we can learn from others. Uh, yes, like this. System architecture. Client layer, React based front end, we log in. Server layer, Node.js and Express will handle. Database, you all know about MongoDB. Communication through APIs. When a user performs an action like logging in, signing in, React sends a request to the backend. Backend validates that the data. MongoDB is, will have queries. It will go to MongoDB. A token is generated. Let me show you token here. In post one, wait, here is token. So these are the tokens. A JWT token is generated. Response is sent back to front end. It is sent to front end. Uh, so like this architecture, this system architecture ensures all the security and scalability. Uh, Project workflow. User interacts with front-end interface, requests are sent to backend server, business logic is processed on the server, database operations are performed, response is returned to the front end. Project folder structure. I'll show you my project. It is VS Code. Yeah, this is my project. This is my whole project. In full stack, I'll have two folders: backend and front end. Front end directory, backend directory. I'll have files in those front end and backend. Environmental variable .env files will be there. Uh, See here in backend, I have a configuration folder, controllers, middleware, models, uh, routes, utils.env also as well. In front end, I'll have in SRC we can see assets. In assets, we'll have WSA logo. Let me show you here. This is a logo. This logo. We'll have pictures, all those things. Uh, in authentication, I'll briefly explain everything here in just few minutes. Layout, player, like this I have created. It is very easy to understand why we have created. It is easy to explain to others. It is easy to understand. This is CSS file. As of now, I'm closing this CSS file. We will have hooks here, pages, redux, slices, all those things. This is how my project folder directory is there. Uh, Front end implementation overview. Now let me show you all my uh, things where I have used all those things. So this is MongoDB. Here we'll have a local host 27017. Here full stack music. This is my project. Here we are doing all those things for name. I tested all these things. Here we'll store in MongoDB. We'll store data. Postman here will authenticate. It is for authentication testing. Here for example sign up. There is sign up here. See a name. This is my email ID. This is my password. Here we'll have authentication tokens. Uh, see here we have tokens. We'll match those tokens and similarly we'll have all those things. This is for Postman. You may ask what is mail trap? Mail trap is for getting mails. When we use forgot password, we get mails now. We use this mail trap. Uh, then this is Jamendo. This is the most important thing. We get Jamendo like songs from an API. It is an open source API, Jamendo Music. This is the secret. You should not see this. So this is my project. Uh, for authentication, I used JWT tokens. As I said, the token will be generated. It is stored on the client, protected routes. Check token validity, like it will check after 10 minutes. This ensures only authorized users. You will have a security. Uh, I used Postman to tell all those APIs independently before connecting front end. As I showed their user integration, all those things. Database, I have design schemas for users application data. Uh, Instead of storing music locally, I fetch song metadata details from Jamendo API. Now let me show you backend implementation over. As I said, this is my backend folder. Uh, uh, So this is a mine MERN Stack music player app. As I said, I have named Rhythm Pata. Front-end handles UI user access. Like you all know about what front-end is. Backend handles authorization, songs, API fetching, database, like this. I use Jamendo API for music data. Backend is structured using MVC patterns. Like here, I can show you middleware, controllers, configuration, like this. Each folder has one clear job. We have divided each folder will do certain tasks. This avoids mixing everything. It is easier to understand and debug. Folders have a config. There are folders in backend. They are config, controllers, middleware, models, routes, and utils. Utility is for using. So what connectivity? Let me show you every each and code what I have did here. ConnectDB.js. It connects backend to MongoDB. Uses Mongoose. Reads database URL from .env. Uh, it is called once when server starts, like we do here, 9 p.m. run. It does those things. Where is terminal? So here, npm run. This is backend. So here we can see server is running, MongoDB connected successfully, ID, all those things. Uh, after this, what happens? App will start. It will connect. DB will runs. Database connection opens. If connection fails, now app will stop. ImageKit.js. What ImageKit will do? Image kit. It handles media uploading configuration. Like I have said, we will upload photos, all those things. It stores API keys securely. It is used to upload songs, song images or assets. It keeps credential outside main logic. What control folders will have? Auth controller will auth controller .js handles user authentication. Here we'll have a sign up, logic, login logic, password hashing, token generation. So what will the flow? How it works? Request comes from front end. Controller validates the input, talks to the user model. It sends response to the client. So this is what briefly this code will do. Now song controller. What song controller does? It handles music related logic. Fetch songs from Jamendo API. It saves songs data if needed. Send songs to front end as well. Why controllers matter? Why controllers matter? No database code in routes. No HTTP logic in models. Clean suppression. Like each program will do each task. What is middleware? Middleware folder. Auth middleware will protect private routes, checks DWT token, verifies logged in users. It requests if request hits the protected route, middleware run first. If token valid, next. If token invalid, access will be denied. You may ask why middleware? To reuse reusable security centralized authentication logic. So what model? User model. User model is it defines user schema. Fields like name, email, password. It uses Mongo schema, handles database structure. Why model? One source of truth. It validates data shape, prevents bad data. Routes. This is node modules. This is not a code. It is pre-installed one. Routes. Auth routes. It defines authentication endpoints, register, login, etc. So how it will happen? Route receives request, calls authentication controller, sends response. So what's this is what auth routes does. What song routes. Sorry, song routes. It defines music endpoints, songs. It maps URL to logic, keeps server organized. So this is for we have used send email here. Utility one. It handles email logic used for verification or alerts. Keeps email code separate. You may ask why utils. It is usable helper function. No business logic inside. The main path .env file. You can see here mail wrap. This is my mail wrap hosting details. This will be different for different projects. What env does? Let me show you here. What env does, stores secrets, database URL, JWT secret, API keys, all those things. It will be very my very strong secret. This is my strong password. So this link will be different, as you can see here, MongoDB URL. It will be different. What index? This is main. This is also an important. This is like a main function. Normal we code now. It is like main function. Index.js is the entry point. What happens here? Imports, express, loads environment variables, connects database. It registers middleware, sets up routes, starts server. How it will execute? First, the app starts. Database connects. After that, middleware loads. Routes will attach. Server listens on port. So this is for backend part. So how frontend and backend will happen? User open apps, frontend sends request, backend validates the request, then controller processes the logic, all this code, response sent back, frontend updates user interface. Uh, you may ask why this is very complex. We can have this is easy to understand, though code will be lengthy, but it is easy to understand, easy to explain, easy to debug. It follows industry practice, like it will be in some format. Clean separation, we can easily debug while coding. You may ask here, what I forgot to mention here, what is routing? Routing means deciding where request goes. It is very important. You are routing to a map, a URL, and HTTP method to specific code. In a MERN backend, routing is done using Express. What routing does? As I said, what it does, listens to a request. It checks the URL and checks the HTTP method, calls the correct controller function. I forgot to mention here. That's it. As example, in Postman, I can show get songs. Where it is. So get songs, song controller function runs. So like this in happens. So auth routes handles login and sign up URLs here. Auth routes, song routes handles user created URLs. So this is for backend as of now. Now I'll explain the front end of my MERN music app. What happened here? In front end there will be a SRC folder. There will have all these things: authentication, common folder, layout, layer, search, songs. Same here we use some helper. This is for CSS hooks, page. This is for slicing, slices. .env app. This is React frontend. It talks to a node and Express backend using APIs. It uses Redux for global state. It uses custom hooks for audio logic. Here we did Redux hooks. Hooks will be there here somewhere. Yes, hooks here. Now let me explain briefly about my frontend folder. This folder contains src folder .env file. Here you can see .env file. It connects there. So what .env file? .env file stores environmental variables. Example, backend API URLs, image or audio service keys, etc. All those will be stored in .env. Why it is important file? Because you do not hardcode secrets in code. You change backend URLs without touching code. So it is very very important. SRC folder has all these components, hooks, pages, Redux, all those things. What main.j6? Let me tell you this. What main.j6? It is an entry point. As I said, in backend there is one index. Here main. What happens here? React app starts here. App component is rendered into browser DOM. Redux provider is usually attached here. We can say that this file connects React to the browser. What app.jsx? App.jsx controls the app structure. What happens here? Routes are defined. Here, see, all these routes are defined here. Layout, components, wrap pages, common UI loads here. App.jsx defines what page the user sees. Components folders. Now let's come here. It has a lot of files. In auth folder, there is auth.jsx login, edit profile, reset, sign up, all those. What is purpose? The purposes of this are user login, user sign up, profile update, password reset. User enters data. It sends request to the backend. Backend returns token of status. Redux stores authentication state. Auth.jsx acts as a guard. It is like it will authenticate input. What common folder does? Common folder. Here we have input and model. Input and model.jsx. Why it is here? It avoids repeating the front end code, UI code. Same input style everywhere. Same model behavior everywhere. Login and sign up both reuse input. So, for example, I said. So we need these two. Layout folder. What it does? This defines the app layout. Footer.jsx. Footer.jsx. Main area. Side menu. What are the main purposes of this folder? Structure of the page, fixed UI parts, content changes inside main area. These are the main purposes. So how it happens? Side menu stays, footer stays, songs stays inside the main area. As I said, let me show. I'll show demo at last. You'll have a clear understanding. Player folder. This is core of music app. Here, player folder, control area. Here we have a lot of files here. Control area, features, playlist, song detail, song list. What is main purpose of this? Audio controls are done through this folder. Current song information is known from these files. Playlist handling also done by this playlist file. Like this does a lot of work. Control area handles play pause, next, previous. Song details shows a song name, artist, image, song list displays available songs. What playlist is? As I said, playlist manages queue or user list. Features. The main features. Features include shuffle or repeat. This folder connects UI to audio logic. Here we have search bar. What it does, we search songs now, a song name, we search user searches for a song. So input it will filter what songs we need. For example, WAR. Songs with WAR will be there. Results it will update it real time. Like you click one, you all aware of it. One letter, the songs with those letters will be there. What songs folders will there? So there are two files: song grid and song card. It displays songs visually. A song card, one song, image, title, artist. Song grid arranges multiple song cards. Response, it is like a responsive layout. Utils, it is utils. Around 32 minutes. Details. What is main function of helper.js? Helper functions. It's small helping, like we use code now, it is used formatting time, using logics reusable. This is complete CSS file. I'm not going to talk much about it. Hooks. We have here use audio pair. It is hooks are usable logic units. In simple words, we can tell a hook is a function that manages state and behavior. What use audio player file does? Create audio project, play song, pause song. We can track current time. We can track duration, handle next and place. Why hook is used? Audio logic is very complex, right? So multiple components need it. Hooks avoid duplication. Components call the hook. Hook controls the audio. Here we have pages. Home page. Home page. Pages represent full screen. They will have a lot of screens, right? Load song list, source player, source layout. All this will be in home page. Pages combine components. Components do tiny jobs, like small jobs. So components do small jobs. Pages do big jobs. Redux folder. In Redux folder, we have a slices folder and a store JS file. In slices, we have authentication slice, UA slice. Uh, Store JS creates a Redux store. What happens here? All slices are combined. Stories exported. App uses this store. Slices folder. Slices define pieces of state. Files auth slice.js, UA slice. Handles user state. Auth slice handles user state. Stores it stores user info, login status, token. What it does? It does login, logout, update profile. Any component can access authentication state. What UA slice does? What UA state? UA slice. Uh, for example, model open or close, loading indicators, theme or sidebar state. Why separate slice? UA logic is different from user logic, right? Cleaner structure will be there. Now, let me explain main. Let me ask you a question. How everything works together? Each file does separate parts, right? How it works together? User opens app, main loads app.jsx file, app.jsx loads layout routes, homepage loads song data, song grid shows song cards, user clicks a song listen, data to Redux, use audio player hooks, plays audio, control area controls playback, out states design access, USS controls models loaders. So it happens like this. We have a main and app. It controls everything. How it works, how everything works together. Why this structure is good? You may think this is very complex, but I'm repeatedly telling you it is easy to debug, easy to scale. It has reusable logic. We can find errors and debug then and there. The front end is modular. Each folder has one responsibility. Redux handles state, say the state, etc. This is also this is here. This is my code, and now let me show you my demo. This is my project actually. What it does. See, first after we log in, we'll have a search bar. Now, as of now, I have not logged, so it is asking us to log in. Fair, same. It is asking us to log in. First, okay, let's sign up. We'll have a okay. We can add photo, but I'm not adding now. We can add if you want. Let me show you. I'm adding. I'm giving my name, my email ID. Now I'm giving a password. Now let me show you my demo of my project. So this is, let me sign up here first of all. I'm giving my name, Tharachand Chowdary. We can add photo here as well. We can add, but I'm not adding now. Now let me give mail ID. Tharachand at the rate of gmail.com. Now give a password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Okay. Now I signed up. See here we got songs. We can if we click the logout, we can log out. It will log in. So again let me log in. So what is my Tharachand? Tharachand at the rate of gmail.com. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 0. So you see it has logged in. So this is my name. I have given my name for my music player app. For my music player, I gave a name. This is asset I have showed you in WSA logo in assets folder. In home we have songs. If we click these songs, it will play. I hope you can hear. If I click this, it stops. If I click this, it moves to the next song. Wait a second, guys. It takes some time. We can fast forward. We can come back again. All the songs, we can control the sound of our music. With this, we can control the speed. So what this is? For example, let's this is a workout playlist. See here we have three songs. This is for workout songs. If you click on those, different songs will be there. Happy song. Image kit. You asked why image kit? Now this for these pictures, image kit will be used. See for happy there are different songs. For relaxing, let me play this song. See here after playing here, all this will be updated. I hope you can hear. This is very melody song. Wait a second. Let's play a rock song. So all these names has been done. If we click, we can even add to favorites. See here we have favorite option. I have added to favorites, so it plays here. Song rock pops. Wait a second, guys. It's taking some time, but it works. We can add how many songs we want. No, I'm adding this song as well. Sports rock pop already have added. Let me add this one also. So here we can update our details. So we can do all those things here. If you want to update, we can update here as well. We can change my name. Let me change my name to just K Tharachand. We can change email also. We can change password also. Now I'm changing here. It got changed. You can see here. For example, let me give my mail as one. Now, if you want to log in, we have to use this one. If you want to change password also, we can change. Let me log out now. If you forgot password, let me say log in. If you forgot password, we can send at the rate of gmail.com, right? We will send the reset link here. Actually, we have changed it, right? So it works. It is sending. Let me go to the mail trap here. Where is mail trap? See, we got a mail here. So if you click and we can reset login here. We can enter new password 6789. So like this it does. It works actually. So this is my project, guys. Thank you. Here this loop play replay. Now it is guessed because we logged out. Let me log in again. If you don't have, we can do here. See, we got it again. So this is my project presentation, right? Let me go for my presentation. So I have explained all this database design, authentication, authorization, API communication flow, a bit works, error handling and security. I just know I have showed live project demonstration, homepage walkthrough, user registration, login, authentication flow demonstration. See, I have faced a lot of challenges here. Front-end debugging, so it is very tough. Many errors I got. This is very new stack to me. In backend, I don't know in which app we have error. Like it is error in Postman or MongoDB or in VS Code. Also, I faced a lot of challenges, but it helped me to improve myself in this field, MERN Stack. See, this is into integration problems. Main I faced in backend. In frontend, I faced for code errors. Systematic debugging approach, improved project structure, API testing using questions. What are the solutions implemented here? Feature, as I said, we can add new features. See, now it is working somewhat lagging, right? For if you play, it is taking some time. We can optimize it later. UI and UX improvements, deployment to cloud. It is now locally done. We will deploy within a week. Conclusion. Thank you, guys. Successful completion of internship project, practical exposure, significant improvement in technical songs. It is WSA internship program. Thanks for the mentors and trainers, guidance and learning support. Thank you. So these are the materials. K Tharachand Chowdary, 22800315 Sastra.ac.in. Thank you. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity.